Our coverage of the trial of Darrell Brooks continues now on TMJ4 News at 6.
And we are joined live once again by local defense attorney Jonathan LaVoy. Jonathan, appreciate your time with us again today. We're hearing Mr. Brooks, when he cross-examines these witnesses, ask if they saw the driver of the car, whether they heard a car honking. Is there some sort of strategy in these questions?
You know, he starts off all of his days with challenging the jurisdiction of the court. That's the first thing he does, and the judge keeps telling him there's nothing he can say more about that's been debunked. But today I think he's focusing on identification, that they didn't see who the driver of the vehicle was. I'm not sure that is really a logical way to proceed. The second thing he's focusing on, which I think is a stronger thing for him to focus on, would be the intent. What was his mental purpose? Was he trying to hit people? Was he just trying to flee from police? But he just didn't do a very effective job today, and I think that the victims came across as very well, and it was very challenging for him to get any solid questioning in against any of the witnesses today.
We did not hear Darrell Brooks give an opening statement at the beginning of the trial. He reserved his opening statement. It's been delayed. When will we hear that, and how could that impact the trial?
Yeah, that was a very strange move on his part. So once the state closes their case, Mr. Brooks will be allowed to give an opening statement, which is a roadmap for the case that he intends to present. He subpoenaed 12 witnesses. I have no idea who these witnesses are going to be or what they're going to say, but the opening statement should give us at least a summary of what he anticipates he's going to present as part of his defense. But the opening statement is going to be very, very unique in this case.
Trial continues tomorrow. Jonathan LaVoy, thanks as always for your insight and perspective.
You're welcome. Thank you.